Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Tanya. Today I'm going to be working on Temu home decor DIYs. If you're not familiar with Temu, they are an online marketplace with affordable prices, high quality items, and amazing coupons. Right now they are having a semi-annual sale up to 90% off. Free shipping, free returns within 90 days. They accept all major credit cards and debit cards, electronic payments, and they even have pay later programs. Use the code DEAL8236 for an additional 30% when you shop my selected items below. And you can shop quick and easy, everyone, by downloading the Temu app. Now let's go ahead and get started. Now for this DIY, I'm going to be using one of my grapevine wreaths, and I'm just going to take several of the branches and some of the florals and vines that I ordered, and I'm going to make a beautiful summer wreath that is just full of florals. And you could really leave this up all through the fall season if you would like to. Now I'm just going to use zip ties to attach these, and some of them I just put in really loosely, but I wanted to share this with you, just showing you that you can take so many of the beautiful florals that they have at Temu, and you can just make a beautiful wreath for your front door or for your fireplace, and it is so simple. And I really do enjoy their florals. I have gotten several of them, and every one of them has made a really beautiful wreath like this. And you can see I'm hot gluing just a few pieces on, and we're all done. Now here it is displayed on my door. And everyone, isn't that such a beautiful wreath? And don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. Now for our next DIY, very simple, I'm going to take some of these lemon branches, and keep in mind everyone, all of the supplies that I'll be using today for these DIYs will be listed in the description below. And I'm going to go ahead and just hot glue these on because I'm going to put this in my kitchen. And I just thought, what a fun way to just dress up this little menu board for spring. And here it is hanging on the wall. Now for our next DIY, I'm going to be taking some of these stencils that they sent. And these were some really pretty ones. I really like this design. I had this tray that I had done a long time ago, and I decided to do something with it. And I wanted to just put like a little welcome on here, and I really liked the flowers that it had on here. And I decided just to use my colored lavender and a little bit of black. And I'm gonna stencil these on, and then I'm just gonna lightly go in with a paintbrush and just detail some of the flowers and the greenery, and just really make this have a nice design. But everyone, these are really good stencils. I have purchased several of these from Temu, and I enjoy all of them. And that little finger sponge there, that will be in the description below. It comes in a pack. I think there's like 10 in there. Love those. Those are perfect for doing this stenciling. So definitely go check those out in the description. I think you'll want to definitely order some of those. Now you can see I decided just to add a little bit more realism to the flowers here. So I'm just adding some little dots in the center, and then I draw out some little vines and add some little buds on the end. And I think that made this tray look so pretty. And what a fun little tray to just have sitting on your porch, and you could have that out there when you have company over to serve your beverages on. Now for our next DIY, I'm going to be using a few more of those stencils. And everyone, once again, these little finger sponges, that was a great find. And I just made a really cute little home sweet home. And this one has the little paw prints because I do have several of those little paws running around my house. And here you'll see this one all done and displayed. And I think it turned out really pretty. Well, everyone, if you haven't checked out Temu, definitely do so. They are a wonderful marketplace, and they have so many great finds. I think you really will enjoy. I love these tulips. These are made out of some kind of foam, and this made a really pretty little arrangement. I decided just to pop these right down in this little galvanized wall art piece. And I think I am going to hang these on the wall in the spring. But I know you probably know, like me, tulips are always just so tall and just pop up there really straight. And I just thought this really made a really pretty design to hang on the wall for spring. You'll have to let me know what you think of this one. But these were definitely a really neat find from Temu. Now for the next one, I'm just going to show you some of these little metal signs that I got. This one was of the tree, and this was kind of that vintage look with the purple flowers. And I'm just going to frame one of these today. These are actually canvas prints, the bunny and the bees. And I had this old picture frame, and I decided just to put the bunny in there, but I just wanted to show you all of them that I picked out and that will be available in the description below for you to click on. And keep in mind, you'll get additional 30% off of these. But isn't this little vintage bunny so pretty? It looks like a hand-drawn sketch, and definitely love the canvas prints. Now for the next design, I'm going to be using these little metal corners, and I thought these little decorative little corners were so cute. I definitely am going to order more of these, and I think they're going to be perfect little accent pieces for Christmas decorations and just all kinds of different designs. So you'll have to let me know what you think you would do with these little metal corners. Now I decided just to use this as wall art and hang it on the wall, and just have it look like a shadow box with just these pretty little metal corners on here and the florals on the inside. And it made a really nice, simple little design that you could use through the spring and summer season. And here I have it just displayed on the shelf so you can see how cute it turned out. What a simple DIY. And everyone, like I said, their florals are absolutely beautiful, so definitely check those out. Now these are some of the handwritten pages, and I thought I'd do something just really quick with this. The book of the little handwritten notes, I think is what it actually is. I'll leave a link to the actual haul video, and I kind of go through the book where you can see all of them. But I decided to turn this into a vintage tray that you could toss in some earrings or some kind of other jewelry. And I wanted to use those little metal corners again. And then I found this really neat little picture of this vintage lady in that book. And then I decided to add, you'll see here, some little gold flakes. And I end up taking some antique Waverly wax and finishing this one off. But it turned out really pretty. But what a fun little vintage dish. You could use this definitely in the cottage style or in your shabby chic even. But it's just a really fun design, and it was really simple, and I think those little book pages are going to be fun to work with. You could also make some really pretty Christmas ornaments out of these handwritten little notes. Well, everyone, I hope you're enjoying today's video so far. I know I have a lot more to share with you that I had got from Temu, and definitely stick around for that. And don't forget to check them out and download their app. It's really simple when you download that app. You can shop really quick and easy, and they even save what you have been looking at previously so you can go back to it. Now for our next one, I'm going to be taking these heart molds, and I got these to kind of make little stepping stones out of. So I ended up just taking some of my air dry clay and just filling in one just to show you inspiration what you could do with these. You can definitely use these outside. You could use it as just a little simple piece of decor like I did, and just set it up on a little metal I used like a little metal stand for mine, or you could even use like a little picture frame holder. That would work too. But I thought these turned out really cute, and I thought they were a really neat size if you wanted to even put them in your garden. But everyone, keep in mind that Temu, they do have affordable prices, and their items, everything I've got so far has been really good quality, and they always have coupons, so you'll be able to get a really good deal on your items. And don't forget that if you click on one of my items in the description below that you will be able to get an additional 30% off your order. So that's a great deal, everyone. So I hope you check it out. Now for our next simple DIY, I'm going to be taking these stamps that I think they're daisy flowers. Everyone, these are really pretty. I found some really pretty stamps there this time around, and you'll definitely have to check those out in the description below. Now I'm going to just take some of my black ink and I'm just going to stamp this on a canvas. And then I'm going to take some watercolor paint and just kind of fill in a few places just to show you what you can do with these. But I think these would make beautiful handmade cards. I think you could do so many things with this design. You could add it on to even some wood decor and paint it that way, but I decided today, like I said, just to do it on the canvas, just to show you how pretty the actual print itself is. And look how pretty this is. And I decided just to take and add some all around the corners of this. Now I'm just going to touch this up and paint in with just some ivory paint there and then some yellow in the middle just to kind of make them look like the daisies. But it was a really simple design and the stamps are very inexpensive, so they're definitely worth checking out. So I hope you do so. Now I had this old picture frame and I'm just going to pop this in the back of there just so you can see how simple it is to make a really quick little piece of art and home decor that you could set on a shelf or you could hang up. Now for our next simple DIY, everyone, I did decide to make a really simple card out of the next set of stamps. And I had these brown, it's kind of like a cardstock, and I love these. I think these make really pretty vintage cards anyway, so definitely check those out. I found mine in a local store, and but I'm sure you can find these at any of your craft stores. And I just thought I'd put this sweet little saying in here, and I even added something to the front, sending lots of love, and another little floral design. But what a fun way to do that. Now I'm going to show you some of these palette knives that I got. Everyone, this is such a fun way to paint, just to start putting that paint on there and just creating a little rough scene, and your imagination can go wild once you get this done. So I decided just to make like a fall path, and we've got the leaves and the trees, and then I have a little couple you'll see walking down the center. But these palette knives were really inexpensive, and if you've never done that before, it's just a very fun, loose way of painting, and you can just have fun and let your imagination go crazy. You don't have to be too perfect with it. And now you can see my little couple, kind of an abstract art, and they've been walking down the path and into the other little side of the world there. Now I'm just going to do another simple one with the brushes that I had ordered from Temu, and I'm just going to do some very loose little style poppies on here and just make a really fun little simple design. And these are the round oil brushes, and I like to use those with my acrylic paint. But here's another fun little simple painting, and the brushes seem to be really great from there. Now for my next one, I actually give these to my daughter, and I'll go through and show you the different styles that they had. And these are just black and white prints on canvas, and she ended up just framing one of them so we could see it today. And what a pretty little picture. I really love the black and white on this one. Now the next item is not a DIY, but my daughter loves these. These are the Propagation vases that you can do your plants in. And my daughter loves to start her snake plants, and what a fun little gift to give someone. Now, I actually didn't use these, everyone, but I wanted to come back to these and show you. These are those little mini paint stands, and this is my vinyl tool set, and I will be using these in some of the upcoming videos, but all of these are available in the description below, and I did use that little spray hand grip. That was great. And the chalk and wax brushes, of course, I'll be using those. And then they had this little mini drill that I'm definitely going to be using when I make my Christmas ornaments. And you can see they have the little eyelet hooks, which is going to be perfect to use to make the Christmas ornaments. And I think this is going to be a fun little tool, and it's going to be definitely handy. I did get this upholstery staple remover. Haven't tried that out yet, so I'll let you know how that one works, but it's in the description below. And I also have one more of the posters that my daughter didn't get to take a picture of for me. And this is the dandelion print, and this was another one of the black and whites, and it was a large design, and it was really pretty. Well, everyone, that's it for our Temu DIYs today. I do hope that you enjoyed them. Don't forget to check out everything in the description below. And make sure you use code 8236 for that extra 30% off. Well, everyone, have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you on the next one.